Hello and welcome. I just talked about clear quartz, and now it's time to talk about rose quartz, which is kind of a pinkish color. If you can't quite tell, it's pinkish compared to this clear quartz. And I also have a quartz that's polished. It's a rose quartz that's polished in a heart shape. I got one for my mom and one for me. I haven't told her yet, so don't tell her. And let me tell you about rose quartz. So rose quartz is the stone of unconditional love and infinite peace. I love that. It is the most important crystal for the heart and the heart chakra, teaching the true essence of love. It purifies and opens the heart at all levels and brings deep inner healing and self-love. It is calming, reassuring, and excellent for use in trauma and crisis. If you want to attract love, look no further than romantic rose quartz. Placed by your bed or in the relationship corner of your home, it is so effective in drawing in love and relationships that it often needs amethyst to calm things down. So I brought you some amethyst also, and we'll talk about that next. So here's your amethyst, and it can go along with your rose quartz here. And the relationship corner of your home is from your front door. When you walk in, it is your back right corner. So when you're facing the front door and you're looking to the back right corner of either your kitchen or your office or your garage, whatever, if it's your back right corner. And in fact, someone did ask me about that recently. Does your garage count? I would think yes, because it's under your roof, but actually I don't know. So research it and please let me know in the comments. So, but the relationship corner is the back right corner of your room. Again, or it can be next to your bed. So in your bedroom next to your bed. I have a big piece of rose quartz on my side and my husband's side of our bed. And it's been there for years now, maybe 7 or 8 years on each bedside table. In existing relationship, it will restore trust and harmony, and encourage unconditional love. Unconditional love is I don't get to tell you how to love me, but I get to decide if I want to participate in the way that you love. So unconditional love doesn't mean unconditional tolerance. You can still have boundaries. Boundaries are how I love you and how I love me at the same time. Unconditional love also is I can love you from a distance, or I can love you and detach with love. I can still have boundaries and not be, I know I already said that, it's not unconditional tolerance, but unconditional love isn't how much money you give me, or how pretty you are, or how nice you are, or the things I get from you, or how I feel around you. Love is like, you have to love yourself and love others unconditionally. You just love because you are a being, you are a creation of God. You are a child of God. You deserve love because everyone deserves love. And in fact, the people that are the hardest to love are often the ones that need it the most. So please extend your unconditional love to others, and rose quartz will help you. It doesn't mean you like their behavior or you love their behavior, but I can love you and hate your behavior. And this will help you with kids out there, or also parents who have kids that are having bad behavior, or also kids who have parents who have bad behavior. This takes away some of the guilt, because you can say, Mom, I really love you, but I hate that behavior. Or I will not accept unacceptable behavior from you, son or daughter. I love you, but I don't like that behavior. I love you, but I'm not willing to accept that behavior. I love you, and I'm strong enough to love myself and not put up with abuse or whatever. So that can take away some of the guilt, especially from kids who have abusive parents, or alcoholic or sick parents, or something like that, who you feel really overwhelmed about, like, I want to love my parent. I know I should love my parent, but I hate that behavior. So that helps you have discretion there. Is that the right word? Of I love you, but I hate that behavior. So it gives you freedom to still love your parent as much as you want to love them unconditionally, or your child, or your friend, or your neighbor. A neighbor is anyone that we know. Okay, it encourages unconditional love. Rose quartz gently draws off negative energy and repels it. It replaces it with loving vibes. It strengthens empathy and sensitivity. Let me start over. It strengthens empathy and sensitivity and aids the acceptance of necessary change. It is an excellent stone for midlife crisis. Holding rose quartz enhances positive affirmations. So when you're saying your affirmations, which I have some coming up, I want to talk to you about some of my favorite affirmations. If you'll hold rose quartz during these positive affirmations, it will enhance those. The stone can remind you of your intention. So it holds you, when you're holding it, it does help you remember your intention of, why am I holding this? Like sometimes I'll have to remind myself of something and I'm like, well, if I just hold this pin or hold this leaf and I'll remember that by the time I get upstairs, why am I holding this leaf? Oh yeah, because I need to remember to grab that shirt for tomorrow's work or whatever. It's just, it helps me. This will help you also spiritually, but also just even as a general help you remember, grab a rose quartz. It will really help you remind you of your intention. This beautiful stone promotes receptivity, however you say that, to beauty of all kinds. You're more receptive to beauty, like the beauty of a breath, the beauty of a warm bed, the beauty of a leaf blowing in the wind, the beauty of a dog running up to you saying hello, the beauty of watching flowers when they bloom and when they die and when they, it's like a flower cannot bloom in every season. So even the beauty of whenever it turns into fall and winter and the blooms fall off, it's like, wow, it reminds you that life is ever changing. The only constant is change. Change is a natural aspect of life. It is a sign of life, and you can choose life, which means you choose change, which means the buds are going to fall off. They will bloom and they will fall and they will blow away in the wind, like it says in Ecclesiastes. So, this stone will help you be reminded of all this beauty in all forms. Emotionally, rose quartz is the finest healer, releasing unexpressed emotions and heartache and transmuting emotional conditioning that no longer serves. It soothes internalized pain and heals deprivation. If you have never received love, rose quartz opens your heart so that you become receptive. If you have loved and lost, it comforts your grief. Grief is important to process, it's important to sit with, but you guys don't get stuck in the grief. Grief almost feels like you're honoring that person who died, or that spouse who left or died, or you divorced, or whatever, that child. Grief almost feels like you're honoring them, but in a way you do, not in a way, in a very profound way, you need to heal also and move on. So grief can also become a heavy burden to carry. So rose quartz will help you. It will comfort your grief and help you move on. And rose quartz teaches you how to love yourself, which is important, you guys. That's vital. It's the most important thing. Maybe not the most, but I'm going to say today, the most important thing for manifesting all of your dreams and desires, especially if it's love, like a romantic partner or a love with your child or a love with your parent. You have to love yourself unconditionally to manifest an unconditional love. Think about that. If I'm loving you conditionally because of what you give me, you take me out to dinner, or you buy me jewelry, or you bought me a car, or you babysit my kids when I'm out of town, or you bought me a house, or you make me yummy food when I'm sick, or you make me yummy food because I ask for it. That is all conditional. Like, it's okay to enjoy those things, and those are lots of reasons to like someone. What do we say? I like you because, and I love you in spite. I like you because, but I love you in spite. So in spite of those things, I love you unconditionally. And that's really important to remember. Rose quartz teaches you how to love yourself. Vital if you have thought yourself unlovable. And so many of you out there are looking for love and you haven't learned to love yourself. So therefore, because you have a core belief that you are unlovable, your reality can only manifest, or your reality can only project back to you or reflect back to you an unlovable state. Like it has to confirm. Your mind has to find evidence. It's called, I think, the brain bias, the brain confirmation bias. I'll look it up. But anyway, your brain is constantly trying to confirm what you believe is true. And if you believe you are unlovable, then your reality is going to continue to confirm that for you, is that you are unlovable. You cannot accept love from others nor love them unless you love yourself. So if you're looking for a soulmate, a true lover, a true soulmate that could be a daughter or a friend or a sister. I have 2 friends that are sisters that say they are soulmates. Like you can have a soulmate, or maybe some people believe soul groups, but anyway, lovable, a best friend that loves you unconditionally, a mom who loves you unconditionally, a dad, a sister, a brother, whatever. You have to love yourself unconditionally first. That's like a stepping stone. This stone encourages self-forgiveness and acceptance and invokes self-trust and self-worth. Very important. Rose quartz strengthens the physical heart and circulatory system, so they're on the physical side, on the physical level, and releases impurities from body fluids. Placed on the thymus, rose quartz aids chest and lung problems. It heals the kidneys and adrenals and alleviates vertigo. Rose quartz is said to increase fertility. Saint Anne, bring me a baby as fast as you can, right? Saint Anne, bring me a man as fast as you can. The man that is mine by divine right, under grace in a perfect way, right? Saint Anne, she is our patron saint of married women and patience and fertility. Why? Because, well, actually, let's get into Saint Anne later. I'm going to tell you about Saint Anne, but I want to finish up rose quartz just in case you tuned in just because of rose quartz. I want to stay on the track here. Rose quartz is said to increase fertility. The stone or elixir soothes burns and blistering and smooths the complexion. Don't we all need that? Like a queen, a beautiful complexion like a queen. It is helpful also in Alzheimer's. Very good to know. It's helpful in Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and senile dementia. So anyway, you can wear it especially over the heart. You can place it on the heart, the thymus, or in the relationship corner of your house. Like I said, the back right corner from the front door entrance. Okay, you guys, up next, amethyst.